open letter para sa SB19. Ito ay ibinahagi ng Facebook na Princess Ryan Cos. Mula naman ito sa sulat o letter ni Manabots. Hashtag mga sulat ni Mama. Narito po ang nilalaman ng nasabing napakahaba pero worth it na basahin at pakinggan. Here's my love letter, confession and promise. I don't even know where to begin because every part of me feels like a walking contradiction when it comes to you. I am tired, but I am relentless. I am disappointed, but I am proud. I am aching, but I am in love. Peop, mahal na mahal ka so much that it sometimes hurts to breathe. You're the dream I've clung to in silence, the light I saw long before others even noticed your flame. You're the sound that made me feel seen in a language I understood not just in words, but in heartbeats, and yet I'm sorry that the world hasn't fully embraced you yet. I'm sorry that your own home, Philippines, still doubts your worth. I'm sorry that even now I still find myself fighting for your right to exist, to be respected, to be loved, to believe in. There are days I want to hide from you out of shame, not because I am ashamed of you, but because I feel like I haven't done enough. I feel like I made you a promise I can't fulfill fast enough. That one day, you'll be celebrated the way you deserve to be. But despite the weight, despite the heartbreak, despite the noise, I'm still here. I will always be here because you are not a cheap imitation. You are not a second-rate version. You are not just a trend, not just a genre. You are ours, born from our stories, our struggles, our rhythm, and our soul. You are the sound of a country rediscovering its voice. And maybe the road is long because we're rebuilding something that was once stripped from us. Pride, identity, joy in our own skin. So don't lose heart, even if the spotlight still flickers. Even if the applause comes late, I'm still clapping. Even if others walk away, I will stay. Even if I have to scream into the void of years more, I will do it for you because you are worth it. You are worth every cry, every stream, every rally, every post, every late night vote, every peso, and every beat of my wildly stubborn heart. And one day, when the world finally catches up, when the curtains rise for you, not with doubt, but with thunderous pride, I'll be right there. Not to say I told you so, but to say finally, they see what I've seen all along. With all of me, a believer before the bandwagon, a Filipino who will never stop loving you first along with SB19. I've cried for you more than I've cried for people, more than friendship, more than heartbreaks, more than the things I've lost in silence. You weren't just music to me, you became my fight, my fire, my faith. I was there when people laughed at your name, when they said Peop, Kring, Judgment, Baduy, Wannabe, Gaya Gaya, when they turned their backs before even giving you a single listen, when you were dismissed not because of your talent, but because you were Filipino. I promote you to people who have already made up their minds. I defend you in conversations where I'm the only one on your side. I stream your songs not just for numbers but to convince the algorithm. This matters. They matters. This is ours. But sometimes I break. I break when the media still won't give you the time of day. I break when other artists, our own, turn their backs on you to chase a dream abroad as if they must abandon their identity to find worth. I totally understand them, but still I break when people say they want to be part of K-pop but not P-pop. You are Filipino excellence in motion. You are blood, culture, and rhythm stitched into sound. You are the proof that artistry lives here, in brown skin, in thick accents, in our own dance. So even when I break, I stay. Even when my fate is tired, I stay. Even when my voice is hoarse from fighting, I stay. Because loving you isn't about what you've achieved. It's about who you are becoming. And I want to be here for all of it. For the slow victories, for the quiet triumphs, for the next chapter, the next generation, the next name, who will carry the flame just like SB19. You're mocking the youth who chose to stay when they could have run to another country's dream. When you say P-pop is copycat, you ignore the Filipino spirit poured into every beat. You ignore the accent that won't apologize, the Taglish that dares to sing in its own tongue, the choreography that carries both modern fire and cultural grit. You ignore the fact that this is ours, 18 to, not perfect, not polished by your standards, but ours 18. And I ask you gently but firmly, why do you cheer so easily for others, but hesitate to clap for your own? Why do you wear the flag only during pageants or basketball games, but when P-pop waves it, you turn away? What are you so afraid of? Is that loving P-pop means unlearning your shame? Is it that clapping for us means admitting you were wrong to look down? It's okay. We all came from something broken. But healing starts when you choose to listen. So, if you ever feel that flicker of curiosity, follow it. If you ever catch yourself tapping to the beat, don't suppress it. If you ever feel the swell of pride in seeing a fellow Filipino on stage, let it grow. You don't have to love P-pop right away, but you owe it to yourself and to your country to try. Because if we can learn to cheer for the world, then surely we can learn to cheer for ourselves. And so I end this letter where I began, not with shame, not with guilt, but with love. I am not perfect and I don't even have 1,000,000 followers. I only have 147 friends in my Facebook, but I have a voice and I have a pen that always bleeds in words. And I will use it again and again and again until the echoes of my writing reach the ears and eyes they were meant for. Sa muli, P-pop, mahal na mahal ka lalo na ng SB19 at kahit mabagal, kahit masakit, kahit mag-isa, hindi ka iiwan. And when the rest of the world finally sees you standing proud, I will be in the crowd. Tear, streak, hoarse from cheering, whispering to myself, we made it, SB19. You made it, P-pop, at simula pa lang ito ng wakas. With all my love and unwavering faith, manabots. Mga sulat ni Mama, P-pop, SB19. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Images are all credit to the rightful owners.